Hello, sir. How are you, sir? I'm good. Myself, Jaivinkumar Patel, and my student ID is 3212389. And today topic was professional profile in the part of the element 3 of the critical inquiry into sector analysis. So based on that, I presenting the presentation about the how what was learned as a part of the element 3 for the professional profile. So start with the introduction. I so what was the overall research process help me and enhancing my knowledge? So based on that, I deciding and I it helped me for the finding the my title for the exploring the consumer perception and brand loyalty toward the iPhone in the smartphone industry. Overall, this research process helped me for the gap between the loyalty in the all the mobile brand with intense competition during the mobile industry in the current era. So this phenological approach helped me for the research process and designing the hypothesis and consumer satisfaction. So I take two variant and how to decide hypothesis design is this research help me element one, and based on that element when I can justify this gap with the help of the case study, various creditable resources, as well as UWL library resources or paid journal we can access with the help of the university login. So it helped me how to get the quantitative and qualitative data, primary data, and it's give explore trend and give the justification of the my research process. After that, during the research process, I have experience about the literature review, data collection, data analysis. In the literature review, I don't know primary and secondary data is what is the different. So during the module study in the classroom, sir explains in the different example 2 to 3 week constantly they explain that primary data is much more important. What was the limitation and during the treating the secondary data if the not the literature review is not the secondary data, what was the dot difference I learned, and that was my good experience about the research question design and hypothesis and how to collect the getting the questionnaire. So what was I want the data for the my research for the iPhone user and which type of data I collected in the various form. So how to analyze this was my good experience, and based on that, I have various limitation, but also I have a justification of the this data for the last sampling data and take us the more than the user collecting the primary data, and this research helped me for the phenological philosophy and live experience with the hyphen. And during the this process, my strength in the research skill time management, I can read the various paper and I organize in the folder. So whenever I need, I can analyze faster, and I also put in the academic source identify the gap which research paper is relevant to my chosen topic and the gap and my aim and hypothesis. So it gave me effective synthesize information and support research, and it also my strength to relevant question I can ask directly with the because of the many sample question I am good to communicate with the anyone for the any category, any age group, any gender, it doesn't matter, I can calculate. So this strength it help me for the research, and but also I have limitation for the data loyalty and the survey. So because I don't from come from the research background, so I don't know the advanced statistical analysis for that which type of data I want to collect. For that reason, I don't know the regression and I have limited knowledge about the data analysis and interpretation, and what was the sample bias will stop me or give me the wrong decision or different interpretation if I take any sample bias on the wrong data. So that was my weakness. But also I have some limitation, because in the iPhone I have experienced data for the loyalty and the experience. So maybe recall bias, generalization, and maybe not apply this all the iPhone user with the other smartphone and self reported data. So during this overall the module and the element 1 and element 3, I enhancing skill for the advanced data analysis and statistical software like the SPSS. So in the future I also get the training, take a feedback, and make the plan like 2 to 3 months. So I will be good for the critical analysis for the any research and getting the data analysis with the good interpretation, equation modeling, and also I will learn thematic analysis with the attending the paid software paid seminar. Maybe next 2 months my friend helped me, and I will uh, enroll for that program. It will help me for enhancing my knowledge. And I also taking the number of time sampling to improve my sampling technique. And I don't put all the random sampling, but I need to random and satisfied sampling. It means don't take a random, but is which type of data, so I can take getting the all the diversified data, so my research will be broad and good experience. So during this module, from element 1 and element 2, my research process, my enhancing my research skill, uh, critical critical evolution skill, how to analysis with the primary secondary data, how to read the research paper related to my topic, how to design the research gap and identify, and it helped me for the further my academic study. So thank you, sir. Thank you.